Hey guys, welcome back or to the channel. We're gonna put on a harness in a few moments. We're using that ladder to get up there, but don't use that kind of a ladder. It's a step ladder. You want a bit of an extension ladder so it goes above the roof line about 4 feet, and then you want to be tied off, and that way the ladder can't fall down or lose sight of it and be stuck up there. We don't want that. There's a lot of things I do that are questionable. Don't follow my lead. Make these videos for entertainment purposes only. So today we're gonna be cutting the top of a tree off using my extension chainsaw, which is electric, not gas. Not a lot of fun in that, but it's a little safer. So now we're going to put on the harness and get on up there. So this is your electric chainsaw. It's a 2-in-1. Basically, you undo this part here, splits into two. The chainsaw goes on this side, which is the extension part, and the power goes in here. So you've seen the chainsaw in its base form, just the chainsaw alone. Now we're going to put the pull into the chainsaw, making it a pull saw. You take the chainsaw motor, put it on the end of the pull where it extends, and then you go all the way to the bottom of it, the base, where it's got a good grip, nice little foam grip, nothing too extravagant, and you attach the base right there. There's a power line running all the way through it, and you're done. Easy as that. Now this thing, usually I just put a knot with the power cord, but this thing has a spot that hooks onto the power cord itself, keeping it from being disconnected. Awesome idea and well engineered. And now that we've changed our chainsaw into a pull saw, or as I called it, an extension saw, but it sounds so much better to call it a pull saw. We're not going to dance around it, but it sounds better. Anyways, to do this kind of work, you got to make sure you are being safe. And when you're cutting wood on a roof, it's very easy for the sawdust to turn into, well, basically it could turn into like ball bearings and you could slide off. So be mindful. Also be mindful when you're using the pull saw that you're not focusing entirely on the tree, because as the tree moves, you will begin to move with it. And you could get vertigo, you could slide, you could fall, anything could happen. You have to concentrate, focus, and make sure you know where you're cutting and how long it's going to take, and watch what the tree is going to do as you're cutting as well. You don't want to get any branches caught into the saw or anything else to happen. And if it does, don't force anything, just gentle movements, and the saw will free itself. Now this is a 15-foot saw, and I'm reaching up as far as I can and extending my arms, and it's difficult. An arborist who does it all the time would have little difficulty. So if you are not comfortable and you're unsure, don't do this kind of work. Hire someone to do so. I took the video so I could show you how it is, the way it is, and give you an idea of the difficulty of this task. I do not recommend it for anybody unless you're a trained professional. Myself, I'm not a trained professional, but I like to do things and show people. This is kind of like what I do. So all in all, the goal of all this was to cut the tops off so the tree will no longer grow upwards but outwards and fill in. So only time will tell if the backside of the tree will fill in and become lush again. It is an awesome, healthy tree. Mom won't let me cut it down entirely, otherwise I would, because the roots have grown into the foundation and we don't want that. But that has happened, so I just have to deal with it as it is right now. Anyways, guys, we'll be moving on to the next part of this video. I did not realize this, guys, but my loop came undone. And this is why you only use approved rope. The cuts look good. That'll get the tree to bush out since it can no longer grow straight up in the air. And that solves part of my problem. So in other words, I've kind of saved the tree, even though I cut the tops off. So we're down, safe off the roof. Everything's all buttoned up. The extension saw, or pull saw, is what it's actually called, is still around. Always make sure you keep your fluid for cutting it full. And it's not a bad saw. Now, something in the future we're going to be looking at cutting down is this here apple tree. It overhangs quite a bit, and I want to take a good 20 feet off of it this way. I've already taken some off the other way, so this will be a future video in the works, just to kind of clean things up and get rid of some branches and whatnot, also on the neighbor's yard too. This is the before video from yesterday, before we cut the tops off. You really can't tell too much of a difference from the base, but it kind of gives us, or well, it will give us a look of the difference from ground level once we get over to today's video. So really can't tell the difference. So I'm gonna go around the other way. I'm gonna load up the other video, compare it to this. But they're still pretty daggone tall. I guess that's what you get for having a 15-foot pull saw. Anyways, if you've made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. Any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you have any ideas for future videos, leave those too. I'll see what I can do. And that ride did not mean for that to happen. So be safe, guys, and hope you found this video entertaining, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!